Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We review anything and everything. Today we're getting into another Hot Wheels unboxing. This is of the 2020 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. So the RTR is usually like a kind of performance or appearance package-ish that the best that I know of, similar to like Roush or something like that. At least from my memory, I could be wrong. And because I used to be more heavy into the car culture, I kind of fell out of it a bit. So a lot of my memories just kind of gone with what's what. This, if I'm not mistaken, is a car that usually is drifted by, I forget the guy's name right now. It's written here, but I can't really read it. Vaughn something, I think. I forget, I used to know. But once again, fell out of the car culture for a bit. But it's definitely like a drifter car. That is what he would use this for. So it's pretty cool. Slide Street. Part of the car culture's line, premium line. Links in the description down below if this car is still available on Amazon. You can see the cars that were part of that series. I really would have wanted the BRZ. I wanted a BRZ in general, and I never was able to get that into the collection. Supra as well. I got a regular one, but that would have been nice too. But I got the Ford. I had to get the Ford ordering online because I never find any of these in my stores when it comes to that, which always sucks because, you know, if you guys are like me, they don't carry anything good in stores. And if you happen to see anything relatively good, you got to jump on it right away because they never really offer anything. Let's rip into this here. I try to stay consistent with the way that I maintain my packages, the cards afterwards, which is always cutting above this line. And most of the main line, you don't put a lot of stuff in this section or nothing at all, so it's not a big deal. Similar to, you can see something like that, but excuse me, this one puts a little bit of stuff here on the background, which, you know, having this card still works, but it would be better if, you know, you keep it all. But I don't like the bulk. I don't like it getting messy too. You know, when I cut into this, sometimes you'll still have plastic on it, and I like to just keep them as flat cards because I put them in a Ziploc bag. And that way I'm able to store, you know, a lot of cards in a small amount of space. Don't mind me guys, I'm trying to cut into the back of this. It sometimes gets hard getting into the back of these, the way they package them, depending. Sometimes they put an extra layer of plastic, which makes it a little bit hard. You'll see that in a moment. But yeah, it makes it so much easier for me to pack all these in a little Ziploc, because I know once you start having a bunch of them, it becomes a lot. But I always like to keep the card so I have a reference of what the car is. This right here makes it hard to punch into it with a knife in the back of the box to get your finger in there. Real riders, tires, metal on metal, which means the base is metal, and normally the base is plastic on most Hot Wheels. But it's not really a big deal to me that it's plastic on the regular main lines because the rest of the car is metal. You see you got the quad exhaust. It says Nito on the back. What does that say right there? Types, Ford. Got a lot of decal on there, a lot of that kind of sporting decal where it's like, you know, an advertisement. K&N. They make parts as well. Type S. I'm sorry, I thought it said types because right here is so small, so I read it as types, but it's type S. Center Lake. What is that Center Lake? I can't see it. But yeah, a couple more branding all over it. Got the lights. Really nice. I like the color of the wheels too. Just a really awesome Mustang. I'm a big fan of Mustangs. So yeah, and this is 2020. Really big fan. This car looks really nice. You guys have this in the collection, let me know. Is it something you guys were looking for? I do have a couple. The Mustang is probably the car I have the most of in my collection. I actually own a Mustang, so that's why it is one of my favorite cars. So yes, yeah, I'm really happy to have this one inside the collection. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Like I said, do you guys have this Mustang in your collection or any other Mustangs? What is your favorite car? Drop it down below. As always, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.